Hi everyone, thanks for coming back to gndtravel.com. Remember, share, like, and subscribe. Today we find ourselves in beautiful Muskoka, Ontario. We're at the Inn in the Falls in Bracebridge, Ontario. We've had a lovely day. We are in the best room in the house right over in the corner. We've taken some photos of that as well. Over here you'll see the main lodge that dates back 100 plus years or something like that. There is where we had breakfast this morning. You can see probably some activity up there. And just down here is Basilico. It's the Italian restaurant that we ate at last night. We're going to show you some stuff about that as well, and we're going to have lunch there today. I'd also like to highlight that beyond just the beautiful landscape and the wonderful staff that they have here, they also hold small intimate weddings. I would guess maybe up to 50 people. So we're going to be copying the brochures that they have here. You can probably see the links below. You can download them. So come along with us as we discover this beautiful Inn at the Falls in Bracebridge, Ontario.
Here's the entrance to the Inn at the Falls. And there's a sign for Basilico. That's where the restaurant is, where we had dinner last night, and we're having brunch today. And we're staying in the Mews, which is these units right here. So very close. I'm going to go show you where we had breakfast this morning.
As we walk into the inn, on the left you can see what the parlor is, and we'll cover that a little bit later. This is the breakfast area, dining area. As you can see, there's quite a bit of extensive seating, and again, you could use this for a wedding reception or a party of other sorts. Now we'll just walk over into the area where the actual food is for the breakfast. To the left here, you'll see a small fridge. We found eggs, milk, orange juice, yogurt, things like that in there. There's a great coffee station, a variety of teas. There were some bakery goods there. I am saying hello to the camera, my wife's shooting. Over here, we had some cereal as well. There was granola as well. As you can see, this is some additional seating over to the other side where you saw from the main room looking out the window. This is towards the falls themselves. And one of the places that my wife and I love the best is just outside this door here. This is where we like to enjoy our breakfast, which was included with the package, out on the terrace there. It overlooks the yard, or the grounds rather, and the Muskoka River, and Basilico is just underneath it.
They also have this beautiful common area, big patio. They've got tables, they've got seating. I think this is the trellis here to decorate for the weddings that I talked about, with the links for the brochures below. Behind us you can get a better view of the lodge itself. Now there are, I think, 9 or 10 rooms in the lodge, but we are up there in the corner unit. It is the best room in the house. It's got the L-shaped balcony there. So it's been very nice. We can see the sun come up through our windows, and as we see the sunset going down. And a perfect view over here, we can see the falls themselves, of which we're going to be going to a little bit later as we go and discover Bracebridge itself up on the main street. Just a minute.
Today we're staying at the Inn on the Falls in Bracebridge, and we are in room 119, which is one of their favorite rooms to their customers that come here often, and I could see why. And it's our anniversary, so they made swans on our bed. Isn't that the cutest? So you walk in and there's a bathroom right away here on the right. with your shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in the shower. Nice towels. So a 3-piece bathroom, very nice. Beautiful king bed. There's a Keurig. And over here, it's a nice closet with an extra blankie. Oh, nice of them. And then the cool thing about this room is that there's 2 balconies, or the balcony actually wraps around the entire room. So I'm going to go out there, but there's a little fireplace, a nice TV. I'll let you know tomorrow how comfortable the bed is, but it looks very comfy. And then we have this beautiful deck that wraps around the whole corner of our hotel room. So we've got the rising sun and we got the sunset over on this side. Amazing. Right here, there's a common area where you can go play chess. Beautiful deck, all overlooking the water. And there's a trail that leads us down to the water. And I don't know if you can hear, but the waterfalls are right there. So we can see the falls from our deck. And the restaurant where we're going to eat tonight is called Basilico. We will let you know how that goes. And there's an outdoor patio right there, and that's the main inn. And we're in what they call the Muse. So amazing.
The TV here is, we're really good. We have Roku, which has a bunch of other channels and shows. We got some old episodes of Three's Company on there, and Netflix works as well. They have some local stations, but they have no cable here. But you're not here to watch TV, but we're happy with what they have. So when we had our morning coffee, we were able to watch a show.
Good morning from the Inn on the Falls in Bracebridge. This is day 2. I wanted to report that we had an amazing night. The bed and the pillows are very comfortable. We woke up to the sun rising in this window, and we got a message from the staff asking us if there was anything else that they could do for us. It feels more like a 5-star than a 3-star here. The facility is perfectly cleaned and manicured, and the staff is very attentive. Had a shower this morning. The water temperature and pressure is great. And today we're going to be going for a walk. There's a trail right out there that leads us to the water, and if you go one side, it leads you to the falls, and the other side apparently takes you to a beach. So we're going to go explore that and report back to you.
Now we're going to go on the trail that goes down to the main road, but there's also a walking area along the Muskoka River. There's a beach down there. So let's go check it out.
Here's an overhead view looking down on the inn, and the little red line shows you where the path is. So it goes pretty much straight down and then curves a little bit to take you to a set of stairs which lead you down to the road, cross the road after looking both ways, of course. And there you are at the path that if you turn left, it'll take you to the falls, and if you turn right, it'll take you over to the...
And here we are at the water
take you over
already.
to the beach.
With the falls right over there. And if we walk up the path this way, it leads to a little beach. And here's the little beach. Okay, this is the front of the inn. I just wanted to take you into the main building. Beautiful piano. To the right here, there's washrooms. If you're like me and as soon as you get out of the car, you need to go. And then the breakfast area is over there that I showed you yesterday. The parlor is on the right here. There's reception right down the hall there. Beyond that is the kitchen. But if you go up here, it's where all the other rooms are. So there's a few rooms over here. Oh, it looks like the rooms are all named. And there's history on the wall. There's quite a few rooms in this building. All the way down here, there's a little library. More history on the wall. And that's it for the main portion of the inn. We are staying in the additional building next door called the Muse.
Now close to the reception area, just as you come through the front door, it's a beautiful sitting area. Fireplace, couches there, the table there. They had some games and things there, so you could certainly come down and enjoy something to eat, maybe a drink, or if you had, family and friends were staying there. Again, it would be very useful for wedding receptions as well, for a meeting place for it. And it had another small room that looks out, you can see out to the front of the inn there, with another small sitting area. We also found some interesting books there in the little library you saw. And here is a water machine dispenser and the ice machine. One of the treasures we found locally was the Griffin Pub. It's maybe a 3-minute walk down the road. This looks out to the main street in Bracebridge. We went in and had some of the best nachos that we've ever had before. And we did return a little later. There was a musician playing. This is at Basilico, the restaurant within the inn at the Falls. Sunday morning mimosas, and of course you saw a little bit of the breakfast there frittata my wife had, and I had a triple BLT with home fries. And of course we went down to Bracebridge itself and had a look around the main street.
Well, we're just up from the falls here, and here's the beginning of downtown Bracebridge, the many little shops that we're going to go and visit. And here's the beautiful falls we talked about. Make sure you stop by it. It's quite stunning. The water is still on the bottom, and I see a few fishermen out here, but this is a great place to come.